Okay, since alam na natin yung technique, para ma-memorize yung mga terminal points, meron pang isang way para malaman natin yung x and y. Simple lang po yan. Get your calculator, then after getting the calculator, gawin nyo yung calculator nyo in a radian mode. So, meron din ako in-upload na video para kung paano nyo gagawin, or paano nyo mailalagay yung calculator nyo into radian or degree mode kung ano man yung kailangan. So, since para nga maano nyo rin, pwede nyo pindutin, okay, since may calculator na kayo, naturo ko na rin naman sa isang recorded video how. So, pindutin nyo lang yung cos, then pi over 3. So, dito tayo, since nasa circular function tayo, radian po ang ating pag-usapan. So, pindutin nyo lang yung cos over 3, then, cos pi over 6. Then, kapag napindot nyo na yung cos pi over 6, lalabas po yung ating x. So, ito yan yung x. Then, kapag naman pinindot nyo ang sine, since ang sine nga natin is y, so sine pi over 6, ito naman ang lalabas. So, lahat po yan, kahit i-double check nyo isa-isa, ganun po ang mangyayari. So, I hope you still understand and nakakasunod pa tayo. Okay, and yung ating circular function na merong special angle, ito po yung in radian mode. So, since ang kalahati nga ng ating circular function or circle is pi, then ang kabubuan ay 2 pi. Kalahati na kalahati, pi over 2, 3/4 is 3 pi over 2. Okay, so now let's proceed naman sa mga example on how to solve or apply the 6 circular function. So, ito ang ating problem. So, problem is, let p of square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2 be the terminal point of an arc length p on the unit circle. Give the values of 6 circular function of p. So, sabi dito, ibigay daw po yung 6 na values ng ating circular function. So, given here, since ito na nga siya, nasa ordered pair na siya, basically, this is our x, and this is our y. So, wait lang yan. This is our x. Wait, yan. This is our x, and this is our y. So, since unahin na natin, since 6 yan, unahin na natin si sine. Sine. Okay, wait lang. Medyo magulong ating pen. Okay. Sine theta. Okay, since ulit yung value ng sine natin, it is our y. So, our y will be 1/2. Just as that, ganun lang po kasimpleng kunin yung sine. Next one naman is ating cos. Cos theta is yung x, di ba? Ang value ng cosine natin is our x. So, therefore, pi square root of 3 over 2. I hope nakakasunod pa rin ang lahat. Then, next one is tangent. So, the tangent will be tan. Lang nagbagong ating pen. Ayaw niyang umayos. So, sa tangent, di ba, ang formula dyan is y over x. So, lalagay lang natin 1/2 over 3, square root of 3 over 2. So, since ito na bang ating final answer for tan, hindi pa po, kailangan pa natin siyang i-simplify. So, since, para ma-simplify siya, ang gagawin natin is 1/2 multiply by, i-reciprocal natin to, so magiging 2 over square root of 3, then the final answer for that is 2. Anong sagot po? Since ito ay pwede nating makancel rin, since same sila, so cancel na natin to. Ang matitira na lang is 1 over square root of 3. Again, class, pwede kayong gumamit pa ng ibang technique dito kung may iba pa kayong alam. As long as magiging same pa rin yung answer natin. So, yan, 1 over square root of 3. Ngayon, pwede na po ba yan? Nakasimplify na po ba yan? Or meron pa tayong pwedeng gawing sagot dyan? Meron pa po kasi hindi po pwede sa fraction ang nasa baba ay radical sign. So, ang gagawin natin dyan is, i-multiply natin, wait, wali ako nang lagay. I-multiply natin si 1 over 3 or 1 over square root of 3 sa radical sign para makancel siya, or i-multiply natin siya sa square root of 3 since bawal nga po ang naka-radical sign sa baba square root of 3. So, para makancel po yan. So, cancel the radical sign. So, ang matitira 1 times 3. So, this one will be square root of 3 and then 3. So, therefore, our tan is square root of 3 over 3. Okay, sana nakakasunod pa po ang lahat. Again, paano nakuha to? Ito ang ating y, ito ang ating x, then apply lang tayo ng rule of fraction since ayan nga po, and makakancel yung 2 in both numerator and denominator, and matitira is 1 over 3. Pwede rin naman yung multiply yung 1 times 2, 2 times square root of 3, ganun pa rin naman, makakancel pa rin naman, and mag-ended up pa rin tayo sa 1 square root of 3. Then, since square root of 3 and may radical sign sa baba, kailangan natin siyang makancel. So, para makancel siya, i-multiply natin sa square root of 3 in both numerator and denominator. Then, makakancel na yung radical sign. Kaya, naging 3 na lang po dito. And 1 times square root of 3 is square root of 3. Okay? I hope you still there and understand the 3 basic circular function. Next one is, yung ano naman natitirang tatlo or yung reciprocal. Okay, let me erase this one first. And let me change the color. Gawin natin siyang green para malakas maka-UZC. Ayan. So, next one, since doon na tayo sa may tatlo, tapos na tayo dun sa basic So, doon naman tayo sa cosecant. So, for getting the cosecant, balik kayo, tingnan nyo yung notes nyo about sa cosecant. Anong formula? So, it is 1 over y. So, ano ba ang ating y? It is, lagyan ko dito ng x, y. So, ang ating y is 1 over 1. Pwede na po ba to? Hindi pa po. So, i-reciprocal lang natin to. So, 2. Ang answer natin dito is 2. Or basically, ganito lang yan. Yung kanina, di ba, i-reciprocal lang natin yung, sige, para hindi kayo mas malito. Okay, ganito na lang. Since, di ba, ang ating cosecant is the reciprocal of y, so therefore, baliktarin nyo lang yung position nila. So, basically, our cosecant is 2. The next one is secant, or the reciprocal of cosine, cosecant theta. So, reciprocal nito is 2. Reciprocal nyo lang to, pagbalik-tarin nyo lang to, over square root of 3. But then, since meron siyang radical sign, we need to multiply it into square root of 3 for us na makancel yung ating radical sign. So, the equal will be 2 square root of 3 over 3. So, ito ang ating secant. Then, lastly, the cotangent or cot theta is equals to, ano ulit yung formula to get the cot? It is x over y. So, ang ating x is square root of 3 over 2 over y, 1 half. So, apply lang ulit natin sa fraction. So, 2 multiply by 2. So, ang magiging sagot, since makakancel mo yan, makakancel, ang magiging sagot ay square root of 3 over 1. Pwede pa, masisimplify pa po ba to? Yes po, masisimplify pa since 1 yung ating over. So, ito ay magiging square root of 3 na lang. So, therefore, our cotangent is square root of 3. So, ating cosine ay 2, ang ating secant is 2 square root of 3 over 3. Then, ang ating cotangent is square root of 3. So, I hope you still understand and there listening this recording video. Okay, so para naman mas maintindihan nyo pa siya or mas maging okay pa sa inyo, try this problem. So, checkan ko na lang po yan sa inyong notebook. So, these are the problems. So, the problem number 2, determine the sixth circular function of the angle theta generated by an arc whose length is pi over 3. The next one, determine the exact values of all six trigonometric, circular na dapat po yan, circular function of angle measure 60 degrees. So, kailangan siya i-convert sa radian. Then, after you convert it in radian, find the x and y. So, I hope na natuto po kayo today. So, ito ang ating summary for the formula of sixth circular function. So, if you have a question, clarification, or any suggestion, just message me or ask me personal. So, ating consultation hours is 2 to 4 p.m. So, punta na lang po kayo sa faculty or sa room ng mga student teachers. So, I hope you are still there and nakakasabay. So, again, thank you for listening this recorded video.